This is TJ on the air. Starting now.
Hi everyone, it's TJ, and no, I don't use computers or tablets. I use empty envelopes. I write everything on the, and the show looks really good. I'm looking at it. Come on, time for TJ on the air. Oh, now I got the tree people frowning at me. It's okay. This envelope's from 1968. I just keep reusing it. All right, y'all, we got ourselves a show. 5 things that make you happy. Recycling. Oh, you caught that, didn't you? Also, coming up on the show, our health tip of the day includes that clear liquid, we'll see, and autocorrect messing with your gender. Plus, we have, what would happen to you if you stopped brushing your teeth for a year? All right, but with that and a whole bunch more coming your way on the show right here, right now, you're going to smile, I promise you. Starting off with our quote of the day. Not sure who to credit with the quote. It's true. The truth says here, ready? One small positive thought in the morning can change your entire day. You ready? Come on. I don't care what time of day it is right now. Good stuff headed your way. TJ's on the air.
This is TJ on the air.
All right, all you folks out there ready to have it your way. You want to have a good day. People always want. I never met anybody waking up, man, I sure hope today's horrible. I need a horrible day. I've had like 400 good days in a row, and I just can't take it. If you're out there, I'd like to meet you. I'll buy you a lunch and make sure something on the plate's spoiled. You know, just trying to please. But for everybody else, here you go. Here are your 5 things that make you happy. Let's go. Come on.
It's time now for the 5 things that make you happy.
Big smile. Fake it till you make it. And you know what really does help if you're having a hard time getting started, like just getting motivated for whatever it is that's on your plate today, spoiled or not. You need to go do this, jumping jacks. And you got to breathe heavy and go fast. Lots of stretching. Inhale, exhale. Gets the blood going. Like right now, I got a little more. Whoa, you feel that, huh? See? I'm telling you, it works. So if you need a little stretch me, go get some. Let's do our 5 things that make you happy. Here we go. Number 1 are our 5 things that make you happy. And I love what Carrie sent this one in. He says, divine. No, it wasn't Carrie. Hold on. Where did it come from? I don't remember. Point it was a lady who was so happy she bumped into a friend. And it was perfect timing. It was like God orchestrated it, and, dare I say, divine appointments. Yeah, just too coincidental. Exactly what you need when you need it. Divine appointments. That's number 1. Notice them, by the way. Divine appointments, number 1. Number 2, milkshakes. How about divine milkshakes? You'd be surprised who has great milkshakes. They got specialty places, of course, but a good milkshake change your day like that. Where else can you spend like $4 or $5 and then your day becomes instantly better, right? Just make sure to brush your teeth afterwards. Number 3, diagrams. Where something breaks, you're looking at the diagram. Oh, I get it now. I can see how this is put together. We'll take it apart. Here's the diagram. Diagrams. I love diagrams. My son's really getting into diagrams. Cross sections. You get to see how things are built, or the exploded views. I love exploded views. But little things, diagrams. Number 4, and I'll list 5 things that make you happy. 3-day weekends. I think I just held up 4 fingers. I'll get it one day. But 3-day weekends. And finally, number 5, and our 5 things that make you happy. Early birds chirping in the morning. Yeah, sometimes it might rub you the wrong way, but most times you're like, oh, I like what you're doing there with the whole chirp thing. Keep it up. Chirpity, chirp, chirp, tweet. Tweet, chirp. But early birds chirping, knowing this is the day, it's fresh, we're getting it rolling. Right now, are you in? Your little feathered friends leading the way. Me, TJ, I like leading the way every day with that right there at the top of the show. Your 5 things that make you happy. You ever have a little thing, something that makes your heart smile? Please, share it with us so we can share it with the world, will you? TJ's on the air. I love you.
And now, back to TJ on the air.
If I'm going to move, I'm going to usually do it in the Hawaiian luau style, dancing the Hawaiian wiggle your waist dance, which is not exactly what it's called. The hula, right? The hula. You know what must be fun? When your autocorrect on your phone keeps telling you you're a man when you're actually a woman. Here, let me explain. I got a text from Dan. It was just a normal text. It was no big deal. It was just about letting somebody know hey, tell Eliza Cowser happy birthday today. 7 years old. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And I'm thinking, who's Dan, right? Come to find out, it's not Dan at all. He is actually Deanne. She, autocorrect, just keeps determining that's... Isn't that horrible? And I was like, how often does autocorrect keep telling you you're a man? And she just kind of gives me that look. Just saying. Anyway. It's kind of funny. I mean, aggravating for her, but... love autocorrect, don't you? Yeah, you right. I'm thinking we need to go ahead and be reminded that life isn't all that serious. I mean, you can make it serious, but what fun's that? You know what I'm saying? Serious leads to worry, worry leads to fear, fear leads to go balling up in the corner and crying, and that's not really my gig. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and unleash a weird and wild news file just to remind you that you have choices in life, and the choices would make life so splintiferous.
This is the Weird and Wild News File.
Now, let me start off by saying, what is it that I like saying all the time?
This is real news.
Okay, not real news. Actual news is what I say.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want people to think I'm just making this stuff up. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that funny or weird or wild. This is very short, very sweet, not much to it, but I'm going to just give it to you as is. I'm not going to add anything to it. From our Weird and Wild News file today, there's a 28-year-old Korean man named Lee Jin-yu who fell in love with his body pillow and married it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. That is your Weird and Wild News file.
Did you say body pillow?
Yes, I did say body pillow. The long ones, the big fluffy ones, which are awesome.
TJ on the air.
Come on. If you haven't yet, go click that little like or follow button, and it really is going to work to your advantage to be part of the fam digitally because, we post cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff, some of the Weird and Wild News files, do-gooder files, the uplifting stuff. That's what we focus on, of course. And then, of course, you get all kinds of other cool stuff. So do that. Do yourself that flavor. I love these random thoughts that make you, just kind of like rules to life. They're random, but they're real. The fact that they're random doesn't make them any less real. Here's today's random thought. It's about how to figure out whether or not you're old or not.
And now it's time for random thoughts.
One way, there's many ways, but one way, surefire way to find out if you are because you might be thinking you're old, but to find out if you're actually old, what you do, fall down on the ground right in front of a lot of people. If they all laugh, you're still young. If everyone panics and runs towards you, you're old. Just, that way you don't have to sit there guessing anymore. You figure out real quick. First opportunity, you're around a bunch of people. You're welcome. A little random thought, a little age-o-meter, what I call that. TJ's on the air. Don't you fall nowhere. We'll be right back.
Learn more about the show by visiting tjmaggio.com.
Ta-da! And now back to TJ on the air.
Oh, no. No. Hold up. Just stay right where you're at. Just stop and listen. This is important, real stuff on the show. We do real stuff every now and again. It's our health tip of the day, talking about the importance of drinking aqua.
And now, your health tip of the day.
It's aqua or agua? Agua. Aqua? Whatever. Water. That's a layman term for that clear liquid that seems to elude everyone. Oh, sure, you'll pick up a pint of this, you drink milk, you drink coffee. Listen to me. I learned this years ago, and I love the fact that it popped up in my feed today. You should drink water first thing every day. First thing. Experts say that reaching for the water first before anything else literally jumpstarts your biological thingamajiggy, your body. Yeah, it says after going several hours without a sip, drinking water the first thing in the morning does several unbelievable things. Of course, it hydrates the body, duh, but it actually aids in digestion and kickstarts metabolism. Spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics says drinking water as soon as you wake up helps with moving the lower bowels for regular action, if you know what I mean, which is important. Also, it does kickstart the metabolism. Gets it right up to speed, where you'll be functioning at your best and will literally help you burn more calories by drinking water first thing in the morning. Drinking water also keeps you from overeating because, well, your body will not mistake thirst for hunger. You'll actually get a little water in there and you won't feel so empty. Adults, that's you, advised to drink between 90 and 120 ounces a day to maintain health and reduce gas and bloating. Try it. You'll like it. Serious. Get yourself some good water and do it first every morning. Join me. I do that every day. I swish around. I drink it. I move it. I pour it over my eyes. I love water in the morning. You should do the same. Anyway, a little health tip of the day that is actual fact. You're welcome. TJ's on the air. I love you.
TJMaggio.com. TJ on the air.
Tina, you're getting roped in. You're part of my show. You're my studio audience, Tina.
All right. Nice to be here.
She's kind of scared. This be easy. Be easy. My co-host, Tina's going to help me with something that is probably the coolest thing you'll hear all day today. It's today's amazing story.
Okay, kids, sit down, please. It's time for an amazing story.
I'd be lying if I didn't say this tickles every bone in my body. Tina, I'm sure you'll feel the same. If not, feel free to express yourself. But this amazing story is coming out of Florida, where things are always just a little bit different. Not bad, just different. I was having a discussion with my friend Dave yesterday who said, yeah, things are different in Florida. That's why he moved. But in this particular instance, it has to do with a real cool idea that a sheriff, Brevard County sheriff by the name of Wayne Ivey, came up with a really cool idea of how to catch fugitives. So sheriff's office trying to get all creative and do something a little different and a little new. It's what they call Wheel of Fugitives. It's like the game show Wheel of Fortune. And check this out. This is what the cat does. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m., flashy video graphics shoot across the screen on their Facebook page. The sheriff's office has a really cool rock soundtrack playing and the image of a spinning roulette wheel that the sheriff there spins, featuring 10 fugitives, mugshots. Of course, they're all smiling and happy faces. Of course, Sheriff Wayne Ivey, he's smiling all ear to ear, says the week's fugitive is singled out for attention. And he says for the past 18 months, they've targeted one fugitive for arrest each week, and it is hugely successful. They even have ladies' night, where, I'm serious,
That sounds fun.
it's just a wheel of the fugitive ladies. It says the concept well received by the community of about 600,000. And he says he wants them to do the right thing. Some of them actually turn themselves in, but a lot of folks get turned in via the public. And people he runs to every day say, I don't miss Wheel of Fugitive. I think that's the coolest thing you're going to hear all day. I'm sorry, Teen. I just blew the rest of your day. There's no chance you're hearing anything cooler than that. But that is your amazing story.
This is TJ on the air.
Tammy, what do you think might happen? You didn't brush your teeth for a year. What might happen if you didn't brush your teeth for a year?
I would have a serious toothache.
Yeah, well, check this out. It's your Oh Really file. One of life's mysteries solved. I'm going to tell you exactly, detail, what would happen if you didn't brush your teeth for 1 year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right.
This is pretty awesome. Use your imagination. Spokesman for the American Dental Association answered the question of what would happen if people tossed the toothbrushes and didn't brush for 1 whole year. Matthew, his name, says most people who stop brushing their teeth develop cavities, check, tooth decay, check, and, drumroll please, gum disease. A nice little plethora of yumminess. It says all that painful, causing your teeth to fall out. What happens is bacteria that's allowed to fester, pushes your immune system into overdrive, causing a host of problems to your body. So now your body's at risk for all kinds of stuff. Bacteria under the gum line with access to the bloodline can be particularly dangerous. You may have heard this before, but respiratory diseases such as pneumonia, heart attacks, and other types of infections you don't want could be a big problem. Look, she's like, no. So now, instead of brushing thrice a day, you might want to do it about 10 times a day. I'm serious. I'm going to do everyone a favor and not post pictures. Because the only thing these pictures are good for when you're raising a kid and you go, hey, Noah, come look at this. This is what happens if you skimp on brushing your teeth. And the looks on their faces, they don't know if they're looking at like an animal. Or they don't know what am I looking at? Let me explain. But there you go. That is your Oh Really file. Really.
Alright, everybody, it's now back to TJ on the air. Do you know the human head weighs 8 pounds? Do you know bees and dogs can smell fear? Do you know that my next door neighbor has 3 rabbits?
It's time now for Needless to Know Facts.
I'm not sure if I agree with these facts, but thanks a lot, old man. I was reading this and I said, let me put it out there so we can fix this. It says here, more men than women take teddy bears to bed with them. I'm thinking they're talking about kids. I read a little further. They're not talking about kids. It was a sleep study done. It says 15% of women resorted to cuddling with a teddy bear, while as many as 20% of men admitted to being big softies when it comes to sleep time.
What?
Richie Clark, how big's your teddy bear, bro?
Don't have one.
You sure you're not a closet teddy bear hugger?
No.
Just checking. That is your Needless to Know info.
Learn more about the show by visiting tjmaggio.com.
And now, back to TJ on the air.
Time now for a look at our high-tech news file. We're combining two things, kind of like peanut butter and chocolate. But this time around, it's Google and jeans. What? Yeah. All right, open the high-tech vault.
Opening vault.
In today's high-tech news, two things are coming together to make one. What is it? Listen to this. Smart clothing. Google, the internet company, is actually developing smart fabrics that could make any clothes that you wear smart. For instance, turning trousers into touch pads and jackets into joysticks. Yeah, Google's partnered with Levi to create clothing that connects to mobile devices using special smart yarn. Yeah, you heard me, smart yarn that transforms clothes into interactive devices. With the new technology, they're saying they've developed it for furniture, home decor as well, car seats. It will now become an extension of your smartphone and such, tablets. The smart thread developed by the firm actually is woven into the existing clothing. So you take existing clothing and just put a few strands of this bad boy in there, and it can communicate with your cell phone and other devices. Health monitoring, you name it. Pretty darn cool and very higgity high tech. Anyway, there you go. Look for it. It's on the horizon. High-tech clothing. Yes, sir. I want some.
Back to TJ on the air.
This is TJ. Yeah. And now, if I may, let me give you a special assignment for today. It ain't easy, y'all. Not at all. But please consider this.
And now for today's special assignment.
All right, today's special assignment. You might have to dig deep. But if you have somebody that has hurt you, offended you, or maybe they're gonna. For instance, let me give you a little example. Sometimes you might be driving down the road and somebody cuts you off, whatever it may be. Or it may be a relative or someone that you really have to forgive. Today's the day. Pick one person. Don't get overwhelmed, one at a time, but make it a point to truly let it go. I don't even like the song, so I'm not singing it, but forgive someone today. And you know what? It's not for them. It's for you. There's freedom in that. So do that. That's your special assignment today. Forgive someone today. And now, on the same subject, someone yesterday, actually. I was doing 60 in a 55. Not too bad, right? Guy blows past me doing like 75, 80. And the best part of my day was about 60 seconds later when we both ended up at the same stop sign. Doesn't that just feel good? And now back to our regularly scheduled program.
And now, back to TJ on the air.
Watch out, it's going to get you. Talking about the cappuccinos and Twinkies.
Oh, really? All right.
Oh, yeah, not separate, together. Twinkies have teamed up with, I don't know, who is that? I don't know, coffee people. Yeah, according to a big article in Cosmopolitan, which I do not read every day, the treat tastes like a combination of milk, sponge cake, and a hint of coffee. They paired up Twinkies to create the sweet beverage. It's a beverage. You drink it. It's dispensed in convenience stores all across the country. It will look like a Twinkies machine, but it will be the Twinkie Cappuccino that will come out in different blends. Nationwide rollout in a few weeks. That is worth trying at least once. If you get sick, my apologies. And that's your Oh Really file.
Happy trail to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Wow. Huh? Yeah, that just happened. TJ on the air, always making sure we leave you better than we found you. If not, remember, there is a money-back guarantee, so... well, you didn't pay any money to get the show. So. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Hey, next time, do it again. Serious. Same time, same station. Until then, chin up, chest out. And if you got some cool stuff, man, you know how we roll, man. We do just plain cool files, silly files, just plain dumb files, weird and wild stuff. I like the do-gooder files, the positive, uplifting quotes, ideas for special assignments. You're part of the show. I love taking your input and then just putting it out there to the world, trying to make it a little bit better. Hey, we want you to be a part of us, so find us online, will you? TJ's on the air. I'm going to leave you with the quote we started the whole show off with today, which I'm not sure who to credit with the quote. It's still pretty cool. It says, one small positive thought in the morning can change your entire day, and that's the truth. Until we return, same time, same station, and bring some friends. Cheers. Smile where you're at, and adios, muchachos.
Thanks for listening. Learn more about the show by visiting tjmaggio.com.